Once upon a time there was a dear little girl who was loved by everyone who looked at her, but most of all by her grandmother, and there was nothing that she would not have given to the child. Her grandmother and her would bond over solving pre-calc problems, hoping one day to solve calculus problems. Once she gave her a little integral made of red velvet, which suited her so well that she would never wear anything else, so she was always called Little Red Integral. One day her mother said to her,
"Here's your piece of unit circle pie, your grandmother's favorite, and a bottle of 5-hour energy. Take them to your grandmother. She is ill and weak, and they will do her good. Set out before it gets hot, and when you are going, walk nicely and quietly, and do not run off the path. Do not be distracted by anyone, and do not forget what your grandmother has taught you in pre-cal, or you'll be lost, and your grandmother will get nothing. So go on your way."
The grandmother lived out in the land of calculus, half a league from the land of pre-calc. And just as Little Red Integral entered the land of calculus, a derivative met her. Red Integral did not know that what a wicked creature he was, and was not afraid of him at all.
Good day, Little Red Integral.
Thank you kindly, Mr. Derivative.
Where are you going at such a low velocity?
To my grandmother's.
What do you have there for it?
I have 5-hour energy. So my grandmother has energy to do pre-cal. Also, a unit circle cake.
How much you got there?
Only pi radians left.
Does that mean there's enough for me?
No, sorry. Grandmother's sick and she needs her unit circle cake.
Well, where does she live?
Oh, just beyond the 3 trigonometry trees, right next to the geometry trees. You must know those trees.
Yeah, okay.
Bye!
What a tender young creature, what a nice plump mouthful. She will be better to eat than the old women. I must act craftily so I can catch them both. Little integrals and brothers are my favorite to eat. Oh, and how I love to derive trig functions.
Oh, hey, Integral, what are you doing here?
Oh, hey, Mr. Derivative. I'm just on my way to Grandma's house. I gotta get there quick. Remember, she lives right over there, right past the trigonometry tree.
You gotta take some time to enjoy the life and just see some flowers and hear the birds and just enjoy nature. You gotta forget about all the school and all the trigonometry rules and the unit circle. Sometimes I hear you want to be an engineer, but you don't actually want to be an engineer. That's too much work. You just gotta take some time to enjoy the life. Look how pretty the stream is. There's some more flowers further into the land of calculus. You should go check those out. You've never seen something like it before, I promise.
Suppose I take grandmother a fresh bouquet. That would please her. It's so early in the day that I shall still get there in good time.
So she ran from the path into the land of calculus to look for flowers, and whenever she had picked one, she fancied that she saw a still prettier one farther on and ran after it, and so got deeper and deeper into the land of calculus, which would soon turn into the land of engineering. While the integral continued to pick flowers, the derivative ran straight toward the grandmother's house. Little Red Integral, however, had been running about picking flowers, and when she had gathered so many that she could carry no more, she realized that she was really deep in the land of calculus.
Oh no! Grandma! I have to get her 5-hour energy to her and her unit circle cake, or else she can't do pre-cal.
Who's at the door?
Little Red Integral, I have unit circle cake and 5-hour energy for you.
Oh, Little Red, just derive the problem on the door. I'm too weak and old to get up.
Oh, derive. They call me the derivative. Gotta multiply by the exponent and then take it down a degree. Same thing.
You're not Little Red.
No, why's the door open, Grandma? Grandma. Why? Grandmother, what big ears you have.
Well, all the better to hear you with.
Grandmother, what big eyes you have.
All the better to see you with.
But Grandmother, what big hands you have!
Well, I can hug you with them.
Grandmother, what a terribly big mouth you have!
All the better to eat you with.
Was that a scream? Yeah. Okay, evaluate to unlock. Ooh. So we would add an exponent, add 1 to the exponent, and then we would divide by 3. Then we'd take the antiderivative of cosine x, which is sine x, and then we have to add the plus c. Oh, I knew it was you. What did you do with Little Red and Grandma?
I ate them. They were no match. They knew nothing about the unit circle or their trig identities. And I'm gonna eat you too. If only they had listened to Miss Wilson in pre-cal memorizing the unit circle, they stood no match against the derivative.